Nelson's going to run out of people here. Eagle has fouled out, at least people who've been contributing. He's got some people who haven't played yet and people who haven't played.
Watch the game. Watch it again. Here's he. Boom. They say right there, Chris felt he knocked away, then he was grabbed. The official felt that he caught arm to be able to knock the ball away initially.
Dominic Ball sits down, but Richmond comes back in. Dawkins will be at the line. Dawkins with 9 points tonight. He has only 2 field goals. He has 1 2-pointer, 1 3-pointer. He has 10 assists. That's been a good trade for both clubs, hasn't it? With Dawkins coming over here, Mo Cheeks going over to San Antonio.
It's worked beautifully, and it may pay more dividends for Philly because Dawkins will be around certainly a lot longer, but it's given San Antonio a legitimate shot at doing some exciting things come playoff time.
Philadelphia's got that lead up to 3. And a 2:45 remaining on the game. Hardaway against Dawkins.
Again, see how cool he is. I mean, he made a great pass. The shot didn't count because the foul was called. But, you know, how many young men do you see come into the league and are able to play with that type of poise?
That's 4 now on Dawkins. Hardaway will go to the line. One of the things that the Warriors coaching staff liked about Hardaway right from the outset in camp is that they saw a maturity in him that you seldom see in a rookie. They saw the same thing in Mitch Richmond last year.
Yeah, they've come away with 2 winners, no question, but they better work on the free throw shooting.
He has missed his last 2 attempts from the line. He's now 5 of 7 from the line.
And look at Nelly, smart, get Mullen out of the game so he won't pick up the 6th foul for defensive purposes, bring Manute in.
Golden State trailing by 2 now as Hardaway hits the next one. He has 21 points in the ball game.
Remember, we got some more exciting basketball coming up. Lakers and the Bulls should be a great one.
Michael and Magic. These are the Falcons in that one. 4-3. Hawkins couldn't get it to go. Loose ball foul called against the Sixers this time.
Well, I tell you, I question that shot. Why would you want to take a 3-pointer now? You got a 2-point lead. The clock wasn't running down. Here's where the foul is going to come on the push off by Barkley to get that offensive rebound. Excellent replay there. Our camera crew.
Now Barkley's in trouble. That's 5 on him.
Yeah, and a chance.
A lot of time left. 2:25.
Chance to tie the ball game again for the Warriors here. But I still question that shot, Pete. I mean, why not go ahead and be successful? Charles has been killing them inside. Go down in there, see if he can do something. Forget, you know, he hasn't had that much difficulty with Bol.
Higgins hits the first one. He has a chance to hit double figures for only the 2nd time in his last 10 ball games. He's also pulled down 6 rebounds tonight. He hits both his free throws. Higgins now with 10. And we are tied at 111 with about 2:18 remaining.
And Dawkins just made a bad pass. And now that enables Mullen to be able to come back into the ball game.
Philadelphia's been guilty of some turnovers.
Now they're saying, no, he can't come in. I understand why. Then now Nelson's going to call a 20-second timeout to be able to get Chris back into the ball game.
It's a 19th Philadelphia turnover, and they have not been turning the ball over. Naturally, you don't turn the ball over much when you win 12 games in a row.
The Sixers 24 hours in the day. Sixers do 9 underline. 3 questions, 6 category games.
We've had a good one. This game has been a seesaw affair
76-76
since the opening tip. And don't forget, this big week of basketball continues on TNT. NBA All-Star Friday night with Craig Sager reviews the season to this point. And then All-Star Saturday night featuring the Chick NBA Legends Classic. Rick Barry will play. Doug Collins will play. The American Airlines ITT Sheraton Shootout. Dominique Wilkins out of the day to go against defending champion Skywalker in the Gatorade Slam Dunk Championship. So a lot going on. All-Star Saturday night right here on TNT. 2:10 remaining, tied at 111. Mullen in the paint. Partially blocked by Derek Smith. And they're going to call a turnover violation.
Traveling
Against Mullen.
Bonelli again trying to get Manute back in the ball game. On the violation, saying that he's not going to be able to come into the ball game right now on the violation.
So Jimmy Lynam wins his point there. 2 minutes to go. Tied at 111. Derek Smith, by the way, has blocked 3 shots tonight. don't think defensively. And the Sixers have needed it here. They're trying to win their 13th game in a row. Golden State giving them all they can handle. Dawkins just inside the three-point line. The two-point effort wouldn't go. Hawkins high in the air for the rebound.
Well, Dawkins had to shoot that. The shot clock was down to 3.
A minute and a half remaining. Shot clock at 10. Barkley losing it. Hardaway comes away with it. He's got Dawkins to beat. Barkley blocked it. And he had to make up some ground to catch up with Hardaway, who moves pretty well.
Well, it was a good play by Higgins to knock it away. Now, just watch Charles. He waits. He times it beautifully up. And, yes, unfortunately, though, for the Sixers, he did knock it out of bounds.
The ball comes right back in the Golden State hands. A minute 13 remaining. You see the time. The time left in the shot clock is 12. 10 left in the shot clock. Higgins tries one from out in three-point land. No. Barkley to rebound. And a timeout will be taken here by Philadelphia. 1 minute remaining in the ballgame. Still tied. Sixers 111. Golden State 111.
Or on the foul in the first 10 minutes of a quarter.
Jim Peterson checks in for Manute Bol.
Well, Charles Barkley with a big miss there. Because the best the Sixers can do if he makes this is take a 1-point lead and give Golden State a chance to win the game with 19.4 seconds to go. And that will be the situation. Barkley missing one of those two. 30 points for Charles Barkley. But he really wanted 31, didn't he? Pete Van Weer and Rick Barry welcoming you back to the Spectrum, where Golden State will have a chance to beat Philadelphia with a final shot perhaps in this game. And don't forget, right after this game ends, more excitement as we take you out to the Great Western Forum. Bob Dale and Doug Collins out there. Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson getting ready to go at one another.
Now it'll be interesting to see if Nelly decides to try and win the game, or you come out a winner or a loser on the last second shot. If you take a shot too soon, of course, and do make it, even though you have the lead, you do give the 76ers an opportunity to get the goal back. They don't have a great group of offensive rebound. There's a small team in there right now, so I would think that you're going to either figure you get a good shot and get it up, and you either win or lose the ball game on the last shot of the game.
And the guys they've been going to most of the night have been Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond. You see the time left. They go to Winston Garland. He's too strong. Richmond the rebound. Yes!
Well, I said they didn't have a lot of offensive rebounders, but Richmond proved me wrong there as he came in on a shot that came very early, and by a guy who's been sitting on the bench by Garland. Did not expect him really to take that shot, although it came a pretty good time left. There's only 0.3 of a second now. So it works out great for the Warriors, and I don't think that the Sixers have any chance whatsoever here with 0.3 of a second.
The Sixers are stunned. Look at the expressions on the faces of Barkley and Smith and Dawkins and Hawkins and Mahorn. Well, they can't believe they didn't get that rebound.
Well, this is one of the reasons why you got to put a body on people, even though you may have some size or what have you. Richmond able to come in on a longer rebound, and if somebody had just gone to him and put a body on him, there's no way he gets that rebound.
113, 112, Golden State on top. That missed free throw by Charles Barkley would have made this a tie situation.
Yeah, but I think, you know, Jimmy Lynam had his team do the right thing. They left the guy who was the one guy they probably wanted to shoot it, who had not been in the game.
That was way off the mark.
Exactly, and but the shot was not.
In fact, he was far enough off the mark that the ball carried perhaps a little wider right than it normally would have, and it carried right into the arms of Richmond. Richmond calling a timeout. Well, we're only going to have 0.3 of a second remaining when Philadelphia gets the ball back, and we all know that things can happen within 0.3 of a second. But we just had a change in the rules, Rick, on that. But first, let's look at this replay.
Well, here you see the shot from way out. Now, see, Charles Barkley's the guy. Now, Charles, being a big, strong rebounder, didn't rebound
too far right.
Yeah, it did, and there's the foul as Richmond came in, made a smart play to come in. But you'll find out that guys like Charles are not guys who necessarily worry about boxing out, because they have such great rebounding skills. Here's the long rebound, came off the board. Charles had it in the left hand, but Richmond's able to take it away, draws the foul, and still gets the ball to go into the basket. Big, big play by Mitch Richmond on this play. And look at Charles Barkley. Here's you see Charles looking. He's looking. No screen out. He's just going to wait for the shot. Doesn't pay any attention. The ball bounces a little bit out of his reach. Enables Richmond to go ahead and pull it down. Had Charles just concentrated on Richmond and stayed over there and kept man-ball relationship, he would have had it. Look at Don Nelson down the other end of the court, how happy he was. Top left part of your screen. Going to give a little 5 over there to one of his guys.
Big fourth quarter for Mitch Richmond.
Isn't it ironic, though, that the guy who didn't screen out is the man who really got the Sixers to the point where they have a chance to win this game as he took over in the fourth quarter, Charles Barkley. Missed the free throw also.
Of course, but he's had another huge night.
He'd feel even worse had he made that free throw and it was a 2-point lead, and he wound up doing that and committing the foul.
Richmond tonight has scored 32, 11 of them in the fourth quarter. It's 5 out of 5 from the field in the quarter. Now let's talk about the rule when Philadelphia gets the ball back. With 0.3 of a second or less remaining in a ball game now, there's only a couple of ways you can score. One is the tip-in, and the other is the alley-oop type of pass. They are saying that it's impossible to catch a ball anywhere and put up any other kind of a shot with only 0.3 of a second or less, as is what happened in that New York-Chicago game.
Yeah, well, the alley-oop, I think if a ball is thrown into you and you just get your hand in the right position, you can catch it and get it on its way. Just kind of almost like changing the direction of the ball.
We saw the Indiana Pacers score a basket that way. Richmond misses the free throw, and now the game is over. Those 0.3 of a second expired as the Philadelphia 76ers were coming away with a rebound. And the Golden State Warriors have ended the 12-game winning streak of the Philadelphia 76ers, 113 to 112.